that's all right. Yeah, it should be good.
The great wines of the world reflect absolutely the place they were grown in, but also the winemaker's hand and the proprietor's vision. And I think Oculus does that as well as many other great wines. Your task then for the day is to find the bottle of 82 Lafite that's in this rubric. Just kidding.
Well, a very, very warm welcome to all of you. I'm Anthony Von Mandel, proprietor of Missional Family Estate, and you are today at the pride of everything I have committed my life to, really, since 1981, when I purchased a rundown winery. Sorry, I feel like I'm so far away from many of you down there. I really wanted to address a warm, warm welcome. We were so excited that this tasting has a long waiting list and was sold out immediately, because it's really incredible to think back to 1998 when we launched Oculus. We launched 2 vintages at the same time. It's incredible to think and to reflect what's happened since then, to the wines, to the British Columbia wine industry, to the vineyards. But let me give you a few points of background. First of all, these are the wine. This is the type of wine, and this is what I personally and we and John Symes, our chief winemaker, had always dreamt about would be possible in the Okanagan Valley. In other words, wines that would stand up against the best in the world. A mentor of mine who we lost a year ago, and for about 12 years he was incredibly helpful. It was Robert Mondavi. And Bob used to say, and you know from his book, that what he would do, of course, when nobody believed that wines of international caliber could be made in Napa, is he was the largest importer of Bordeaux classified growth wines into California, because he would buy all the wines, put them in brown paper bags, and taste them against his Mondavi Reserve wines. And that's basically what he shared with me, how he built his reserve tier. I'm delighted we're here at the Vancouver Club. And Brian Barry, is Brian here? Brian, welcome, because you are the world's largest single customer of Oculus. And for that, it's wonderful, because you can enjoy Oculus in London, you can enjoy Oculus in New York, you can enjoy Oculus in Boston, you can enjoy Oculus in Miami Beach. So it is a wine, and we at Mission Hill really believe that in order to build new frontiers, in order to build the region, our wines have to be known around the world. And this is our flagship. What was so exciting for us is that we've been able to assemble 23 different vineyards, 23 different vineyard estates. That's given us basically a paint box, if you will, and it's like an artist having a palette of 4 colors or having a palette of 23 colors. This is a historic first. This is a tasting that's never been done before. We have certainly tasted wines to this date, but we've never had 10 vintages. You'll be tasting a barrel sample of a not yet bottled, as well as a wine that's been bottled but not released, because we age for at least 1 year in the bottle before we release our legacy wines. Investing in the wine business is a very bad business short term, but hopefully for my 13-month-old son, hopefully he'll reap the rewards one day. And that's what this is about, because it really is about passion, and our work is far from done in the Okanagan. I think it's one of the exciting things. We together are all making history, and it's a very bright one for the future.
So there's lots and lots we've still got to learn. We've seriously only been making really premium wine for a really short number of years. If you look at the time in California and Bordeaux, we're really still in our infancy. We've come a hell of a long way in a really short time. It's been a real privilege for me to be the guy that's leading up and driving it, and I've been given an incredible number of assets by the owner to go and do it. So it's been a fantastic ride, and if I am here in what will be 2019, I'll be shocked, but I will enjoy going through we can go through 2007 to 2017 together. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. And
Thank you.
Is it almost like choosing a favorite child? What do you think was showing best at the time? You mentioned 2002. I actually thought that was my favorite.
Yeah, 2002 surprised me. It was a good year, but I hadn't tried it for a while. I knew that the 2004 was very good. Obviously, I know the 05 because that's the one we're selling, right? 2004 I hadn't tried for a while. And I was very pleased with how that tasted, but it's only been a little while since I tried it. I hadn't tried the 02 for quite a while, and that really blew me away. It was really tasting great. It's encouraging to see wines like that from that far back, because we didn't know as much back then as we do now, right? And if we've been able to make that level of quality back then, I'm really excited about what we're going to do now, with the 06s and the 08s that we're starting to see. Yeah, 02 was very good. I was really pleased. I thought the best wine, the most exciting wine for me was the 07 though. Yeah, 07 was a much harder year than we've had. It was much colder summer than we've had for a long time. And we have just started doing barrel sampling and starting to assemble a final blend in the cellar, and I was really pleased to have that taste. I think the 06 has got a suppleness in the tannin and a roundness in the fruit flavour that is the best that I've seen. I think it could be a toss-up between that and the 04 once it gets a bit more legs, but I think the 06, so far the 06 is the best we've put in the bottle. I think it's the roundest and the most elegant. With obviously still with the Oculus car, I think it's the most elegant that we've put in the bottle so far.
I was amazed with those first two vintages. There was not even any bottle bouquet with those. How do you explain that? I mean, I see bottle bouquet with 2003s elsewhere.
They surprised me as well. I mean, there was a little bit in the 97, and it had a little bit of tawny edge coming in the colour, but not very much for a 10-year-old or nearly 11-year-old wine. Yeah, they have held on really well. I'll tell you what, we were really, really excited about how the wines tasted. It was a bit when the idea first got promoted, I was a little bit nervous, right? I mean, we're putting 11 years of our top wine to the sword, and some of those wines that the cellaring hadn't been brilliant early on, so I was a little bit nervous anyway. So I was really pleased how they tasted. They were different. You can see seasonal changes, and you can see the influence of equipment and all the rest, but they were all good wines. None of them were disgraced us. There was some superb stuff there. It was just really exciting to see. I said at the show, if there's one in 2019, I probably won't be there, but I'd love to be there and see it. 2019. I'll have to buy a ticket if I'm not the winemaker. Sit down the back and...
I think you'll be invited back.